Okay, guys, let's talk about Longwe Twala, who appeared in court at the Randburg Magistrates Court yesterday for the charge of theft. Remember, his father opened a case against him. Apparently, the father had gone overseas. I think he went to New York or something like that. When he came back, his house was broken into, and the culprit was Longwe Twala together with his younger brother. However, the younger brother, even though he was arrested, because the father opened a case against both of them, the MPA found no sufficient evidence against Silo Twala Jr. and therefore he was released. When it came to Longwe, however, he remained in custody for several reasons, but the main reason why he remained in behind bars is because he needed to find himself a lawyer. So the state had to appoint a lawyer for him, and so they had to postpone. And then he came back again, I think sometime towards the end of last week, and indeed a lawyer was appointed, I think. However, the lawyer asked for some time so that he can familiarize himself with the case, and it was postponed for today, the 16th of September. However, when they got to court today, once again, there was a postponement. So until the 25th of September, which is next week, Wednesday, I think once again, the state lawyer is not prepared to argue his bail application. Now, the second reason why he's also taken to jail by his father, apparently the father said he is better in jail than he is on the streets. And then I'm looking at the pictures of this Longwe versus this Longwe. Now, you're telling me this Longwe is the one that will rather not be on the streets versus this Longwe. Those are the things that kind of like shocked me last week when I saw the pictures of Longwe Twala, because in my head, I still have those pictures, you know, those old pictures where he's wearing what looks like a Rolex watch or whatever the case was going on there. The one, yeah, when he was explaining his day on the 26th of October 2014. You know, that picture that we always associate Longwe with? Yeah, that's the Longwe in my head, not this one. This guy looks like a respectable kind of dude. So I'm trying to understand as well behind, because I'm having my suspicions, guys. I don't want to lie. This could actually be legitimate. All this that Chico Twala is trying to do could be legitimate. I don't know. But to me, it almost sounds or feels like there is some play that is a play here. Like, okay, let's prove to South Africans once and for all, I'm going to take you to jail. And listen, if I know that my father, one way or the other, is concealing a murder because of me, and then he throws me in jail, I will say, let both of us go to jail. I'm going down, you going down with me. And I'm going to sing like a canary on my father and how my father has been protecting me for the past whatever many years, like in the case of Longwe Twala. These are suspicions, guys. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just coming up with this scenario here. And so probably this is a plan that, okay, we'll take you to jail. And if you don't write on me while you're in jail for however many days, then clearly the South African society or community has no any other choice but to believe that you never pulled that trigger. It sounds like that to me. Or just like that para story. Remember that para story where there were videos and pictures of Longwe going, I don't know where, to some restaurant looking like a para? You remember those pictures, those videos? It reminded me of that. And I still think that was a PR stunt once again. And I think that PR stunt was pulled because of this case being de novo. And so to keep Longwe away from the stand or taking the stand, so that they will say, but he's not fit to testify. He's not in his right mind. He is into white powder or whatever it is that he takes to get his kicks. And I was like, nah, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. And there is no way I would think that if Longwe is still on the white powder or whatever substance that he's taking for the past 25 years, he would look like this. You see this Longwe that is at the Randburg Magistrates Court? I would not believe that he's still on substance. I will not believe it. I am so sorry. To me, he looks more respectable than ever. The one that you will say to me is a para, and the one that is definitely not in his right mind is this one. This one that we've always known, this picture that we've always known, not this one, unfortunately. I don't know about you, that's just me. Something ain't right about this particular case. Maybe the state lawyers, they may not know what is at play, but somewhere, somehow, there is something that was cooked. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know me. I wrap my two IQs together, and when they do so, I always come up with suspiciousness of things that do not sit right, because it just does not sit right with me what's going on in this particular case with Longwe Twala. What are the chances that now that the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial may be wrapping up, and since I believe that the state might be also wrapping up with the state witnesses, and then they're going to start calling eyewitnesses, because I still think that the state needs to call the eyewitnesses. Longwe still needs to take the stand. My period needs to take the stand. My Kumalo still needs to take the stand. Kelly Kumalo still needs to take the stand, even though the state said they have no intentions of calling Kelly Kumalo. But what about the mother? What about my period who cleaned the crime scene? We still have to have all those people on the stand. And of course, we still need to have Longwe on the stand, because he has a lot to answer to. How did you manage to push a person with a gun and get out, and there are two other people outside on the lookout to ensure that nobody goes in and nobody goes out? How did you manage to pass all those people and they did nothing to you? According to the scenario that was painted by the investigating officer when he was trying to smear the whole entire saga on Kelly Kumalo. So all those things we need to understand. How did that all happen? The radio interview, one moment you had your phone, it was in the back of your pocket. The next, it was confiscated while you were in the Kumalo house. We need to hear what happened 10 years ago. Can you believe it's almost, oh my goodness, it's 9 years and 11 months. Next month, October, it's 10 years, you guys. This is shocking. So now you can't say, oh, I forgot, oh, I've been on this substance and my mind is effed up, and it cannot say all those things. There is no, especially when you have a conscience, because your conscience doesn't forget. Especially if somebody passed on in your presence, that picture will always play in your head, no matter how high or drunk or in your deep sleep you can be. It's there. It visits you. Like, hi, remember this day. So there's no way that he will say, I don't remember or whatever, even on that day I was on substance. He cannot say that. He will not be able, but we still need him to understand. So to me, this whole entire drama may be to keep him away from the stand, just like the story of him being a para living under a bridge. That also, I believe, or I suspect, that they needed to keep him away from taking the stand, and then he'll be portrayed as a person that is unreliable due to his state of mind being a druggie, whatever the case might be. I don't know, guys. That is just my suspicions. Something is not right about this, and I'm just saying to you guys, I'm smelling a rat here, and it stinks. It stinks, it stinks, it stinks, but I still think that the defense, they have a chance to also call him on the stand. In fact, I don't know, use whatever means of trying to get Judge Rada to call Section 186, just like he did with the ballistic experts that confirmed Mangena's ballistic examination, or whatever the case might be. I think maybe they need to trick him into getting Longwe on the stand and subpoena him to come on the stand. Whether he is attending the Randburg court or he is under a bridge somewhere or he's a para, we still need him on the stand. There's a lot that he needs to answer to. Same goes with everyone else that was in the house that particular night when Senzo Meyiwa was shot. I don't know, guys. That's just my suspicion. If you have a different opinion, let me know in the comment section. I'll be very interested to hear what your thoughts are. But they are economic with the truth here. This is a strategy. And unfortunately, this strategy involves fooling the state resources. I mean, they're going to play the state resources to come up. Because the thing is with the brother, anyways, I don't know. I don't know. Something not right. How did the MPA do such a quick investigation and came to the conclusion that he was not involved, or there is insufficient evidence when the father was so adamant and sure that both his sons were the culprit that stole his studio equipment worth 300,000 rand? So when did that investigation take place so quick that Silo was let go? I don't know. I thought that should have been the investigators, what do you call this, report. Anyways, I don't know how it all that happened, but something's not is not doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right at all. Anyways, guys, please do let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Guys, please leave a comment downstairs. Downstairs? What am I saying? It's been that long since I've been here. Okay, please leave a comment down below and let's talk about that. Let's have a discussion. Of course, I'm still having a problem with my comment section, but I will do self-appointed expert comments like I'm gonna do after this one. So thank you all so much for watching, and please do not leave this video without giving a like. Guys, we are slowly getting there, but please click the like button so you can help the channel out to be pushed to more people and grow. And I'll see you next time with a new video. The next one is going to be self-appointed expert of the video that I did last night. Goodbye.